Welcome to the Allen Powell Show. This is where we lock and load, man. Got a great show for you. Mr. Tell the Truth to my left, Hollywood in the building to my right. Got a lot going on. Playoffs is going on as we speak, and a lot of other crazy stuff going on. So without wasting any more of your time, let's lock and load and get straight into it. Before I get into any of the topics, can y'all give me some updates on the games?
I'm on it right now.
Last time I checked, Boston was whooping on us.
Yeah, Boston up 68-59 third quarter.
Okay.
Heat up 38-36 second quarter.
38-36. Philly still gonna win that game.
Philly gonna win that game.
Man, I'm trying to.
They look like the best team in the East right now.
Yeah.
Look could be deceiving.
And we're gonna get into that because it's a lot of comments going on. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it in a second.
I can't prepare too.
But first of all, this Boston Bucks series, like, are y'all even interested in this series really? Because to me, it's like the most boring series to me.
Yeah, because Giannis is making me feel like he's not that good anymore. Like he should not have a problem taking over this series.
Well, Boston to me it's talent versus a team.
Yeah.
Like Boston plays like a team on defense and offense. Because if you look at every single position, Milwaukee has a better player at that position. It's just how they play the game. I agree. I think Giannis was overhyped. He's extremely talented. But that's not just the only part of basketball is having talent. Right. It's putting it all together, knowing when to go and when to back off. And
the reason I say he should take over, look at Jaylen Brown. Taking over this series. Kyrie went down, he's taking over.
He's coming out.
And you can't say who got a better, he's more athletic than Giannis.
Nah.
He's not a better player than Giannis. That's what I'm saying. Giannis should be taking over this.
But I think that jump shot.
Well, you're right. You may be right with that 7 foot. You may be right.
That jump shot is key for Giannis, and he got to develop that jump
shot. But in this series, you have a rookie still. Nothing against Jason Tatum. Nothing against him.
Right.
You should be dominating him.
You can look at Ben Simmons. I mean, Ben Simmons came. I don't think I ever seen him attempt a jump shot.
But he knows what
he knows the mental part of the game, and I think that Giannis hasn't got that mental part of the game.
So let me ask y'all, the viewers, are y'all interested in this series? And if you are, who you got? Because to me, it is a little boring. This series is boring. And, you know, Kyrie hurt, Gordon hurt. Yeah, this Milwaukee, it is what it is.
That's why all the games. You can tell what's the boring series because they put it on NBA TV.
And they play first.
That's the only thing I was happy about the Pacers playing. Because
they gonna
I knew they was gonna be on every TV. I knew Lance was gonna get attention because I know what he do. So at least we getting some love while it lasts.
So talk about this series. I want to get into a story that happened, man. So after Milwaukee won their last game, Giannis goes out to eat. He waits for about 10 minutes. Nobody serves him. He walks out. My question to y'all is, okay, he just won a game, but does he supposed to get special treatment?
Yes. He's Giannis. We talking about Milwaukee.
They was packed though.
Okay, we're talking about Milwaukee.
Right.
This not LA. Like he's one of these. He probably boosts your economy by 5,000% just by him being there. Matter of fact, if he sits down at your restaurant, he gonna boost your restaurant with people taking pictures.
When he walk in, you stop everything.
Hey. So time out. It's okay if they say, hey, you gotta get up, man. Giannis.
I'm pretty sure if they would have came to the guests probably would have like, he just won a playoff game for them.
Right.
They probably would have like, you know what, you can have my snack.
Hey, man. I eat just like he eat.
But
I can't go restaurant.
Why do we gotta keep having this conversation, man? You're not Giannis, man.
I pay my money. My money ain't good.
Well, Giannis ain't gonna pay.
You 4'9" and Giannis is 7 feet.
Look, man,
you're not winning the playoff series.
Okay, so you gonna give him a free meal? I'm paying my money for you and me. Get up.
Yes. You got hey.
That's dumb.
Get your food in the back.
I mean,
life food in the back, man.
Life ain't fair, bro.
Alright, look, man. Stop acting like the don't get certain attention, man.
They do, man, but don't kick me out to give a free meal. And I'm paying my hard-earned money.
But it ain't about they didn't serve him.
Right.
That's why he left.
Okay.
That's even worse.
Let's put this scenario. You're a Bulls fan. Let's say we in D-Rose heyday. And the place is packed, and you sitting there, and D-Rose is hungry with his wife and his kids.
You're not kicking me out.
You would probably give him your seat, wouldn't you?
If he asked me,
I'd probably say, hey, come sit with me.
Yeah, but I'm saying for the owner to say.
If he just won you a big playoff game.
Bro, what? Al, you're not thinking realistic.
Well, little man complex.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Real.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
If you was that guy, you would want that same privilege. You're the guy of Milwaukee. You're the second favorite player in Wisconsin.
It's Aaron Rodgers
And then
it's Giannis
right.
Man, my money spent just like their money.
Man,
and they
well,
not even paying.
Man, well look,
They not even paying.
Yeah, okay. You're not winning the World Series or anything up here.
Nah.
Or NBA playoffs.
It ain't like the Bucks gonna win the finals.
Nah.
They gonna go home in a couple games.
They going
Oh
home.
my goodness, what the fuss about? Then it's going right back to normal.
If they pull this game out, which I think they'd have made it about reasonable down by 8, I think they can win the series. If they
go up 3-2 back to Milwaukee, they gonna
Yeah,
win.
they'll win the series.
So look, he didn't get served at that restaurant. He goes down the street to a pizza place, and then they quickly post on Instagram.
Of course.
Yes.
He just boosted that business.
When Giannis hit
Just
the
not
door,
being there.
when Giannis hit the door, you stop everything to go serve him.
Yes.
Y'all
Life is not fair, sir. Some people are more important than
Yes.
others.
Come on, man.
That's
And
just
Al trying to
that's
act
the
like
reality of life.
that's the reality of it.
I understand it, but when it was like he only waited
If
10
Stephen
minutes,
A. Smith came down here right now, Al, you got to get up off your own show.
man, they rocks, man.
Bro, like at work, it's specific parks for management and us, right? You better not park in management.
Okay, but that's different. They got a specific. You said it's a specific spot for the management.
Right.
They got a sign or whatever. They ain't got no sign on this restaurant. It's everybody. Coming to
Okay,
this
what make
restaurant.
management so different from me and you?
Who Giannis?
No, what make management different from me and you? Me and you the one that build the cars. They just watch it. So
But
what makes them different?
but the company has a specific spot with their name on it. If now the restaurant had a name for Giannis, that's different. I can't come.
Giannis is the biggest player, second biggest player in Wisconsin. He's
Look,
supposed to get
man.
them privileges.
He only waited 10 minutes. First of
That's a
all,
long time. That's
10
long.
minutes?
That's a long time for me and you.
We gotta wait 30
I'm a
minutes.
7-foot-tall black man in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I'm standing out like I'm the second most famous person in the whole state.
Hold on, brother. We got you in a minute.
I'm gonna take this $5,000 worth of tacos I was gonna spend.
Yeah.
He wasn't even gonna spend no money.
Al just talking.
He
Al
talking.
just talking, man.
When I seen it was 10 minutes, like, come on, man. Like, I didn't understand you.
Bro, I just got through hooping in a playoff game.
Yeah, I
don't feel like
won.
standing there.
So why you come here then? You don't feel like staying? You better go
See,
get some
you-
fast
your
food.
business
You don't
with
want to
me.
wait?
Your
You don't want to wait?
business.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's why they got fast food.
So if Giannis
People
walk
go-
right here and say you want to go on the show, you gonna tell him he can't?
That's different, man.
What's different about it?
I ain't gonna kick y'all off.
No, you gonna add him? You gonna let him get up?
You would kick if he say I want to be on the show, but I only want to be on 3 people.
One of us gotta
I
go.
want that chair right
You wanna
there.
know why?
Because
Because whoever's seated is right. Go
Your
boost them
ratings
ratings.
gonna go
Like, you can tell who your
30 views to
Man.
10 million views.
Look,
Yeah, look, whatever, man.
he waited 10 minutes. If he didn't want to wait,
10 minutes is a long time for a regular customer. Like, without even being greeted?
I am shocked.
Without even being
I'm
greeted.
shocked that not an employee.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers wouldn't have waited.
Maybe the hostess didn't know who it is because they don't watch sports. But I'm surprised not an employee was like, bro, that's Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know what I mean?
Aaron Rodgers wouldn't have waited.
Nah.
let me look some
Good
comments.
because he black too.
The Rita says,
No, don't start that, man. Don't you start that black stuff, man. Don't you start that, man.
Because we know Aaron Rodgers wouldn't wait.
Don't you start
Rita
that, man.
says, nope, not giving up my seat. My wife says, I'm definitely not giving up my seat. These are all the women too.
All right.
No, we are not a respected person. He is no better
They all
than
on that. They all on that Rosa Parks stuff. They ain't giving up their seat.
Hey, if y'all would have called him and y'all tell me that this brother deserves special treatment, it's 10 minutes too long to wait.
What if it was Michael Jordan?
What if it was Michael Jordan?
Would you say the same thing?
Look, man.
That's just
Look.
what you say the same
Look,
thing.
man.
If Michael
10
came
minutes.
to you at the table,
10 minutes.
he gonna say, "Hey, bro,
I bet.
I just played a game. I'm cranking
Look,
up.
man.
I need some tacos."
10 minutes. 10 minutes. That ain't a long time. People play on their phone longer than that.
Al just talking, man.
Look,
Al
man.
just talking, man.
Call it what you will, man.
Al just talking, man. They cut the lead to 7. The Bucks.
Yeah, they might win this one.
Okay, I never since y'all brought up Aaron Rodgers, he purchased a minority stake in the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a big deal to you?
It is.
Why?
Because it's Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron.
Yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers. So that means he's going to have a say-so with the team. That boosts morale. That boosts our fans. Fans. They help the community. I'm not saying he's Magic Johnson, you know,
Right.
any of that, but I'm just saying it's definitely going to help Milwaukee.
I see they opening a new stadium coming up, so they're trying to build some excitement.
Yeah, so.
He's the only NFL player to have a stake in the NBA.
And what's funny, Steph Curry trying to get one with the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. I just have to throw that in there. We ain't really got too much to say about that.
We definitely,
but that's your boy. I wanted to give you a little shine for that. Anyway, moving on, man. 76ers Heat. What's the score on that?
65-72.
Who?
You said 76ers Heat?
Yeah.
We should have that game on. That's been a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That's been playoffs is back.
40-40.
It's getting chippy.
40-40. Hey man, Philly better not play with these boys, man.
Philly was down. Philly was down.
But I'm saying, like, you lose this game, then you got to go back to Miami.
It doesn't matter.
They got home court advantage.
Yeah.
They already won one in Miami. It will be back to it'll be tied again. It'll be 3-3.
They have
3-1.
They have 3-1 right
So
now.
they can afford to lose.
They can afford to, but you don't want to play around with this team, man.
You heard what Joel Embiid
They
said.
get a chance to go back to Miami. They might want that.
You heard what Joel Embiid said.
Yeah, I'm about to ask you. I'm just about to ask you about that. Now, Embiid says it's their time now. It's their time now.
And the East, it looks
They
like
playing with Church's money. What they got to lose?
and
They have nothing to lose.
They're playing the best team basketball
Out of any team in the playoffs.
with talent in the East.
But
I say playoffs.
They had a lot of turnovers last game and they still won. They ain't gonna be able to keep winning like
What they did in adding those shooters, Bellinelli and JJ and that one other guy they added, Ilyasova,
Yeah.
that changed the whole thing. They got a chance this year.
Thanks for calling Allen Powell Show.
Hey, what's going on, Al?
What's good, man?
This is Walt, man. How you doing?
Oh, what's up, man? I'm good, man. How's it going?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm checking y'all out, man. I think the Sixers gonna win the East, man.
You think the Sixers gonna win the East?
I agree.
Yeah, I think the Sixers gonna win the East, man. If they stay healthy, they gonna win the East, man.
I agree.
And then what's gonna happen in the finals?
At the final, hey, that's a whole different beast right there. The West gonna win the finals. I think Golden State gonna pull it off, though.
Back
If
to
they
back.
come back healthy, I think they can pull it off.
There you go.
No, let me ask you one more question. So I don't know if you heard the story about Giannis Antetokounmpo. He went to a restaurant, had to wait 10 minutes. He ended up.
Yeah.
Does he deserve special treatment? Like, is 10 minutes too long to wait?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. It's only 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Let me tell y'all something. We are considered regular people, so we got regular answers.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for calling in, man.
Nah, my thing is this right here. I mean, if you run the business and you got your regulars in there, he ain't coming in to spend no big money. What kind of place was it?
Thank you.
But he's going to boost your business because people going to be taking pictures saying, look at Giannis at such and such.
Perfect example.
But he goes there all the time.
Jason Tatum is not a big name in the NBA right now. Got an endorsement deal from Emo's Pizza in St. Louis just because he ate them.
Okay.
Now everybody go eat at Emo's.
He's not that big yet, though. So
That's my point. So just imagine if Giannis
he's not that. He's a superstar, but he's not no James Harden right now or no LeBron walking in there.
he's top five.
His name is talked about on the ESPN.
Don't get me wrong. He is a big star, but you're not going to.
But we talking about
none of your customers.
We talking about in Milwaukee.
Fan.
In Milwaukee, he's the second biggest star. We're not talking about he walked into a bed and breakfast in LA.
Yeah.
We talking about in Milwaukee.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, man.
All right, now.
All right. So that's one person that agrees with me. You know what I'm saying?
Like I
You're not
said.
gonna kick you in 10 minutes, not a long time, man.
Next.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. Speaking of the Heat, though, I had this. I don't know if y'all. Oh, wait, I know you didn't see it, but I don't know if you seen. I had a debate with a guy on Facebook. One of my guys, one of the regulars that watches and calls in. Somebody asked me a question. First of all, they asked me a question about what's the difference between Shaq playing for all these teams and he won a championship with the Lakers or whatever. He's like, why LeBron getting so much criticism for what he do, but Shaq did what he did. And I explained to him, Shaq, Orlando didn't want to pay him. He went to LA. Then Kobe and the Shaq feud, he got kicked out basically and went to Miami. That's the difference between him.
And then all the other ones didn't really count.
Right, he was holding on for dear life. But then one guy was like, I don't know how we got on the subject, but he basically said when Shaq went to I want to ask y'all this before I preface it. I don't want to show no bias or nothing. In 2006, the Miami team, who was the man on that team? Who team was that?
Dwayne Wade.
D-Wade.
Thank you.
This guy said it was Shaq team.
I'm glad we had this. Shaq didn't even average a double-double in the finals. I had this argument at work. D-Wade turned it to Michael Jordan to come back to beat Dallas.
Right.
It had nothing to do with Shaq.
Right, he was like, man, the only reason D-Wade did all of that is because they doubled on Shaq and,
No.
and
I mean,
then
Shaq helped.
he helped.
He helped. First of all, he was Shaquille O'Neal. He wasn't Shaq.
Yeah.
Right.
Shaquille O'Neal.
It was I was like, y'all confused.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm
He
like,
was-
y'all confusing the Shaq in LA.
Yeah, he
And
was not 30 and 20 in Miami.
I looked up the numbers. I posted numbers like
Yeah, he
D-Wade averaged like 30 that
He
season.
did.
Yeah, it was killing.
When he realized that they were down,
Yeah.
Shaq. It was. I'm not taking nothing
And then-
away from Shaq, but he wasn't.
In
And
the
Shaq should have
final-
dominated that series because Dallas didn't have a center.
In the
They had
finals,
Eric Dampier.
in the final, Shaq only averaged 13 points.
And-
Antoine Walker
Yeah,
averaged more than him.
Yeah, Antoine Walker.
I'm like, come on, you. And then when I
That's
posted
why
that,
Kobe didn't want him.
yeah,
Kobe knew he didn't work out, try to stay in shape, none of that.
right. So you know who you are, who started that whole thing, man. You
That's
know,
when D-Wade came on the scene and tried
Kill it.
and became the second best
He
shooting
was
guard in the
Flash.
league. Yeah, when he came Flash.
let's see. Def was D-Wade team. Appreciate that, Jeremy. Gary Payton told Shaq to step back. It was
Yeah.
definitely D-Wade. It's not.
Because even
I
Gary
don't even
Payton took
know.
the seat back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know why that was an argument, but
It was
I,
like Gary Payton, Jason Williams, Shaq, Antoine Walker.
yeah, I think Zoe was coming off the bench at that
Yeah, Zoe was
time.
coming off the
Like,
bench.
man, but just had to throw that out there, man. I'm gonna throw
That
it back
ain't
out to
even
y'all.
argument.
I didn't
I don't
think
even know. That
so,
was
but I'm
argument.
talking about he had people that was agreeing with him.
That was D-Wade in his prime and
Yeah.
Shaq on his decline.
Because,
Right.
and perfect example. It took them forever to get over the hump to beat Detroit. Until D-Wade realized that it was his team.
Yeah.
D-Wade, man, was a beast at that time. He was Flash for real. But, you know, I want to put it out to the people. Who team was that? Shaq's or D-Wade? I had a
This-
guy that
this
said it was
argument.
Shaq's. I don't know why it's an argument,
Yeah,
but
it was never Shaq's.
somebody, and he had
Nothing
some
away
people
from
agreeing
Shaq,
with
but
him.
it was not Shaq team in Miami.
Yeah. So moving along, you can still comment, calling. Hey, Jay Riley, this the guy who said Shaq was double. Wade got open when Shaq left. No ships.
Shaq was double to LA and still had 30 and 20.
That's what I'm saying.
So that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right,
was a
Shaq
stop
didn't
boy,
get double.
man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
So that's the guy who was arguing the other side, but I respectfully disagree with that brother.
And the thing about Shaq, before we got off the subject, like I always tell people, Shaq has always played with the best shooting guard at that moment. He
That's
had
true.
Penny Hardaway,
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, D-Wade.
Then he was a point.
Yeah.
So-
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Perimeter
Yeah.
player.
Right.
Like,
So,
you gotta
so,
be
this-
waiting
so,
for-
so what I'm saying is, he's always had a great scorer to help him with,
Right,
with
right.
that double team.
Right.
In Miami, he was not dominating like that.
No. When we going up, he said Wade was almost a rookie. It was like his third year though. It was his third year.
And that rookie didn't bother him. It didn't matter then.
Okay, so we gonna move on, man. Some other news, man. Meek Mill got released.
He shouldn't have been in jail in the first place.
Yeah, it was some foolery. They were
He had
talking.
to fight to get out.
Yeah, he had to fight to get out, but Meek Mill got released. He's at the Philly game.
Yeah, he did right now.
Yeah. You know,
That must be nice to get out of jail and sit front row.
front row.
In the NBA
Front row.
playoffs. That's how you know life ain't fair, brother.
Yeah, that goes back. It's not fair.
Life ain't
They got Meek Mill out, but my question is this: when have you ever seen a rapper have white billionaire
Yeah,
owners?
it's kind of strange.
And that's what I was
Come
trying
to
to figure
his
out.
defense.
Who?
It's strange.
Yeah, because the Kraft from the Patriots went.
Yeah, Robert Kraft went. The owner picked him up from the jail.
I was trying to think about that. Why are they? Maybe they just got good conscience.
I don't-
Maybe it's some rich white billionaires who got some good conscience.
This was in the back of my mind.
Well, they want that Drake. They want that staple because Drake helps the Raptors franchise. Maybe they want that staple for their franchise.
This
They
is
got Iverson, Meek Mill, Kevin Hart.
This is one thing I was thinking about with Robert Kraft. They trying to quiet down this Kaepernick situation. Like, look, we're gonna help out one of the. This is just me. Hey, call it what you will.
Could be. There gotta be some reason they doing it.
I mean, it could be good.
Rich people just don't do stuff.
They don't. They don't.
But Meek ain't a regular guy.
But he Meek Mill.
He's a good
He's
guy,
not even
though.
like Jay-Z. Like
He's not.
he's a medium tier.
He's not
He's
even.
not medium
He
tier.
got murdered by a singing nigga. I mean,
But Drake is top tier.
he got body bombed though.
He's top
So-
tier though. Drake is top tier.
Yeah, Meek ain't. But why are they doing?
I don't know. I was
That's a good
shocked.
theory, y'all.
Yeah, that's
a
just
good
me.
thing.
Like,
I don't think it
do
has
that.
nothing to do with Kaepernick, man.
Why not?
So raised. Why is everything so raised?
Why
did it matter?
You
that
just
was
seen
like-
a man shoot up a Waffle House and they can arrest him. A man sells some CDs, he get choked to death.
I
Everything
agree.
about it.
That I agree with. I agree with it, but this Meek Mill does not nothing to do with race.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm not
Why?
sure.
I'm
I'm not there.
Like you say, Meek Mill ain't no Jay-Z.
I didn't say he was Jay-Z, but why does it matter who went to pick him up?
Bro, it's just strange, like, dog.
If it would have
like,
been his homie from the block, then y'all would have had a problem about that.
Nah, this just strange, man. Meek Mill is not aiming at the top of the chain as rappers, man. Like, why?
Maybe in Philadelphia, this is
He's the man. He's
it's
still
a
one of the
huge
men,
story,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
He's still one of the guys in Philly.
and maybe they do just got a good conscience. I doubt it. Maybe they do
Y'all
got a
be
good
doing too
conscience.
much, man.
What? This a question, man.
Jeremy says he don't think it was the Kaepernick situation.
He's
It's not
not.
related at all, but he say it is money driven. There's some money in there somewhere.
Yeah, I can agree with that, but it ain't got nothing to do with race.
Tierra says Drake is definitely a top tier dude. He is, and he gave a eulogy at the funeral. Yeah.
So y'all give me y'all theory. Why is white billionaire owners coming to Meek Mill's defense? Y'all give me y'all theories.
He murdered Meek Mill so bad he lost Nicki Minaj and then went to jail.
That's true. That's true.
He got money, bro.
Yeah. Y'all tell me why is white billionaire owners coming to the defense of Meek Mill? You just think it's just good faith? Just
Yeah,
good?
no, I think it's the whole thing with the celebrity morale, like the celebrity taking over with they got Iverson, Kevin Hart, now Meek Mill, like you just said, Drake. I think it's that. I don't think it's more than anything. Because after this, they finna go out there and promote Meek City or back.
Hey, he about to get some.
Yeah, but I think it's more so to bring the fans to Philly and all that. I don't think they would have flew him to Miami if the game was in Miami. They wouldn't have picked him up from Philly and flew him to Miami to the game.
Yeah. Okay. And then so they said they was gonna let him ring the bell if he made it there in time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he did ring the bell.
Okay.
They had closed everything.
Because they usually don't treat gangster rappers like
But
that.
what I'm saying,
It ain't like his music is about love and unity.
But what I'm saying,
He's talking about killing and selling crack.
he's still one of the guys in Philly, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have flew him. Like I said, they wouldn't have flew him to Miami.
And what's tripping me out is, like you said, he's making music about killing and all this stuff, and then Robert Kraft, he's just a good guy. I don't know why they doing this to him.
But
this is strange.
He can still be a good guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Robert
But
Kraft
usually
kind
they
of threw
don't
me
do
out.
that.
Yeah,
The Robert
usually
Kraft
they
kind of
don't
threw me out.
do that.
But I don't think it got nothing to do with race.
Okay. All right.
Because if it
Well,
had something to do with race, they probably would have wanted him to stay in jail.
well, like I said, I don't know for sure, but we gonna take a call. Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show. What you got?
Oh, I just want to say that Nick Mills is the same as Ja Rule right now. Nobody checking for him. I
Nah, he's better than
Okay,
Ja.
that's it.
He's
That's
better
all
than
right.
Ja used to be high.
John is prime.
Ja was in his prime.
He used to
high,
be
yeah.
106 in Park,
Yeah.
number 1 through 5.
Yeah, for like years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
He did numbers.
He was Drake before. I mean, he not on that level.
Yeah,
but
but
he
I
was
get
doing
what you're saying,
Drake type stuff.
Yeah, like having
before
all the
Drake
videos
came.
at one time.
Yeah, singing and everything. So.
Yeah, all of that. Well, we moving on, man. We gonna move on. Do we have a Hollywood Wants to Know today?
We do.
Oh, Hollywood Wants to Know is back in the building.
It's a good question.
Okay.
How long? Hold on. What's the proper length to be mad at someone?
Oh, I love this question. The proper length to be mad at you. I'll let you go first.
I mean, the older I don't really stay mad for long. I'm the type once you put me over that tip and I done went too mad, you gonna get all my madness
At
right
one
there.
time?
Yeah,
And then you done?
I usually think about it and I'm able to either say they just a fool and I don't need to mess with them, or you know what, I need to look at it a little bit differently. So I feel like as an adult, I ain't got enough time, energy, patience, blood pressure to be
Regardless of the situation.
You know what I always say. If you slept with my wife, look,
That'd be his first go round right there.
I always say it. I always say it, but I don't stay mad at people long. I guess ain't nobody did nothing for me to really be that mad at them in a long time. But why?
Well, I'll say this. It depends what it is, who it is. If it's somebody on the street, you know, I don't care. Now the wife,
That's different.
the wife, yeah. Sometimes it might be a wife. Something depending on what it is.
That's usually his married man.
Right, yeah, that's
who that's directed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's different for men and women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women
Well,
can stay
definitely.
mad for.
I used to be real bad. I feel like I've gotten better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've gotten better.
It's maturity.
Yeah. But
Yeah, like,
what you gotta say?
depends on the person and the situation.
Yeah.
'Cause I could be mad and just for a while.
Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
while. But like you said, I don't
do
want to
you
give it too much.
say like,
Nah, I don't think feisty.
you know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah, it ain't angry.
To me, I just put you in this box.
Yeah.
Like, unless I have to deal with you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in this box and set you over here.
But like I could be
don't
mad.
mess with you.
Like if I was mad at you,
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah.
Like so doing this show, I wouldn't be talking to you. Like for real, but I wouldn't be Martell. I want to fight you.
Yeah.
But like doing this show, I'll be looking this way. All the conversation to be
Right,
but
right.
I wouldn't be like, ooh, mugging them on the show or nothing like that. Nah.
Yeah. Jeremy said if you stand mad, you waste the energy. That's true
To me,
but
too.
it's true. But at the same time, when you upset, then you just gonna waste that energy because you in your feelings at the time, and you might be wasting energy, but you feel that it's justified at that time.
Yeah. I feel like I say I exploded first with madness. Then after I think about it, usually I was stupid.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation.
Wife says only person that can make me mad is Al, and him probably an hour, but it definitely depends on the situation. Now, see, she's good at not being mad that long, can turn around. Me, on the other hand, I've been mad for some days.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
usually
saying?
with wife, it take me a day or two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got another call. Hey, thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
What's going on, man?
What's
It's
good?
Brian. Not much, man. I was listening to your segment, man. How long should you stay mad at somebody, man? You really should stay mad long. Shouldn't stay mad long at all, anyway. Like anything somebody do to you, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, look past it because it ain't really them. And no matter what situation it is. I mean, again, like Hollywood said, I agree with Hollywood and my other man. Like it took me a long time to get to this point because I was pretty much like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got mad, I'm staying mad and I'm keep throwing it up all the time.
Right.
Like every chance I get, I'm like, no, you remember when you did that? But then, you know what I'm saying? Once you get older, you understand that, like, at the end of the day, whoever made you mad, you know what I'm saying, whether they close or not, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, the person, like if it's an immediate family member,
Right.
if it's your wife, it's different. Like
Right.
when it's your wife, you gotta like really be able to like let that go, cause like you know what I'm saying, you in for life with her, but like everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's wasted time. You really don't, you know what I'm saying? You really should, you know what I'm saying, just let that roll off, cause at the end of the day, ain't nobody paying no bills.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I feel you. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, man, y'all be easy.
All right, man.
Somebody wants you to post
Yep.
the number.
I need everybody to remember, mad and angry are two different things.
Decipher that for us.
Cause like I said, if I'm mad at you, I'm not talking to you. But if I'm angry, we're not gonna be able to do the show together.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? That's why. So I want everybody to make angry and mad is two different.
I think
things.
it's situational based, man.
Yeah, everything is situational. That's why I asked. 'Cause it's really based on situation because it just so happened how everybody said.
Like if you just did something dirty to me,
Right.
like completely dirty,
Then you might be angry.
I'm not coming back on the show.
You-
Sit down.
Now you're angry. You see what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a problem.
Because now you're angry. You more than mad. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm glad y'all brought that up because as we move on to the show, so I want to move on.
Oh, this is why I brought it up. When you
I'm
finished it.
glad you did that. So Spurs and Warriors, we all agree that this series pretty much over, right?
That was horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Okay.
It was like practice.
And we agreed that OKC is done too, right?
Yeah, they're done. I
They're
picked
done.
Portland.
I
picked Utah.
thought
to win.
Utah would beat them. I may have picked OKC, but I thought Utah has a great team, bro.
They do.
And they play team. They like the Pacers, but better.
Yeah, they
at
got
every position.
especially Rudy.
We got another call. Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
What's going on, Al? This is Jason.
What's good, bro?
Man, we done made this argument, man. You know I had to call.
I was
So
waiting.
you cats understand is talking about that was Wade C.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
They must play guard, because that is impossible.
No. Dude right here is about big as you. And his name is Mr. Tell the Truth.
Shaq had something
He
to
was
do with
Shaquille
them
O'Neal
winning,
in Miami. He
but
wasn't Shaq.
that was D Wade that won those series and the finals.
Don't get me wrong. He needed Shaq. Don't get me wrong. He
Okay.
needed Shaq. Shaq put like that veteran leadership, that championship. All the knowledge he got, he needed that. But as far as the
How is
team,
that not his team if he's the knowledge guy?
Hold on, I'm gonna bring up
the
Shaq.
glue guy.
Because you need that veteran presence, but it wasn't his team. Some people just need to learn how to win.
When Shaq left Miami, they did not win the championship.
That's not.
If Wade was the man, he would have won a ship without Shaq. He didn't need
So
Shaq.
let me ask you this then. When Shaq left the Lakers and Kobe won 2 more championships, does that make it Kobe's team even when Shaq was there?
No, because he wasn't the man when Shaq was there.
But what I'm saying is,
when Shaq went, he won games.
But what I'm saying, when Shaq left, Kobe still won championships. So
he didn't win for years later, just like the boy didn't win until LeBron them showed up.
Kobe won.
But what about the numbers that was posted up? Like that don't factor.
I'm looking at the numbers.
Man, anybody can average 27 points. The man.
Hold on.
No.
Anybody cannot average.
No. This is not NBA 2K.
Only a handful of people average 27 points.
27 is a lot of points, man.
Of the NBA.
And not a lot of them were great or won a championship.
You can't average 27.
Okay, answer me this. In the finals, why did Shaq only average 13.8 points a game? Can you answer me that?
Because there was dang that triple team in the man.
Hold on.
A lot of people open like an Antoine Walker who got the score.
Okay, so they triple teamed him in LA. He averaged 30 and 20.
Yeah.
But then he didn't need to average that now though, because everybody was making shots. And he was the
everybody on the Lakers made shots. We went to 4 finals in a row.
No, that's not really. They had a couple of good guys on this Miami team. And then your boy Wade wasn't even top 5 the MVP for the season.
No.
So
I agree. I agree with that. Game 3, 2006, Dwayne Wade turned it on. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he had a great year. Game 3. When he realized what was going on with them.
So how did your team and you ain't have a great year? You just
he was balling out before Shaq came. He just needed a little help to take him over the hump.
He was doing decently, but he was once he got to be with the All-Star.
One piece can change everything.
So what Shaq would have won without D-Wade?
Yes, Shaq could have went anywhere and won a title.
Why didn't he?
What happened in Boston and Phoenix and
why didn't he win?
By that time, he was too old. But the year he went to Miami, he could have went anywhere and won a ship.
Remember,
when he went to Miami,
they didn't win their first year in Miami. They lost to Detroit 2 years in a row and then won their 3rd year in Miami.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he was going to win right off throw, but anywhere he could have went, they would have built the team around him that was going to take some shots. When they triple and double teamed him, they was going to win the ship.
I got something. So why did Hakeem Olajuwon give him so many problems if he could win anywhere?
They got
Hakeem Olajuwon was a great down low player.
The greatest center ever.
15-foot jumper. So that means you had to chase him outside, then he would take a couple moves and hit a layup.
But what I'm saying, you said Shaq.
Was a great center.
You said he could have won it.
He wasn't a Shaq. Hakeem Olajuwon would even tell you he can't stop Shaq.
Hakeem Olajuwon is better than Shaquille O'Neal.
No, never.
Okay, so look.
Anybody's list.
This can go all day.
Before Olajuwon.
No way.
Well, look, I respect your opinion. You know, I love you calling the show. You my dude. But I respectfully disagree. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you.
That is so funny. No, but I got you.
Hey, he need to call more.
He called in. This is the dude. He always calls in. But I definitely appreciate it, man. But we're going to finish up the show, man. You know, we call back on some more topics.
Yeah, you know I got you.
All right. Yeah, so
he just like Shaq. Shaq must be number 1 to him.
He a big dude.
I agree with in Shaq's heyday he was better. Yeah. To me, in Shaq's heyday he was the best center of all time. In my opinion,
he's not better than Hakeem Olajuwon, and I'm a Laker fan. He's not better than Hakeem.
So look, so before we got that call, I want to talk about like I said, we both agreed that the Warriors are gonna beat the Spurs, right, and OKC is done. Utah got them. But one story I want to talk about is KD and Russ again. So apparently Kevin Durant accidentally liked the post that says Russell Westbrook was the problem when they played together.
Yeah, he accidentally.
Every time
KD is
He
just
do this
social
all the
media. He
time.
can't help himself.
Somebody needs to help this brother with his social media account.
It's hard not to argue like you can't win with Russ, man. Like
First of all, let's get something together.
I'm watching this series.
His IQ, bro.
I love him too, but he doesn't have a great basketball IQ, and he just jacks shots, man.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. When OKC was up 3-1 against Golden State, 3-1. Please go check the stats of the fourth quarter for the last 3 games.
There's no.
Hold on. Kevin Durant was 19 for 54.
He had a bad.
He had 3 horrible games in the fourth quarter. 3 horrible games. He's the reason they lost. Because we just said that this goes back to that Shaquille O'Neal. Kevin Durant can't win nowhere by himself. He's able to do what he's able to do in Golden State.
Need help.
But he's able to do that because of what he has around him. So you can't never say it's Russell. Russell averaged triple-double 2 years in a row.
I'm saying from what I'm watching right now, with that team, with PG and Russ, that talent alone should be able to beat Utah.
Russell
not
has
good
a
team.
shooting guard mentality, but playing point guard. He can play point guard, but his mentality
best player
is
in the
shooting guard.
He's the best player in the NBA.
This is why New Orleans got past the Trailblazers. It's because they got
Rondo
with the opposite.
Rondo.
Oh, yeah,
mentality.
If you put Rondo with Russ,
setting stuff up.
right.
Russ just take bad shots at the bad time, man.
That's how Russ got
He's super
he
talented.
has a shooting guard mentality.
Yeah.
I love his mentality.
But it wasn't his fault OKC didn't win.
I want to talk about the fact that they
Kevin
say
Durant.
he accidentally liked.
Kevin
Now,
Durant.
first of all, let me be clear. You can accidentally like
He didn't
something.
accidentally.
Yeah, you can.
You can. It can happen.
He can.
Yeah, it
Not
can
Kevin
happen.
Durant and
He
Russell
can
Westbrook, guys. He didn't
accidentally
add
like
it.
Every time he gets in trouble with his social media account.
accidentally,
Oh,
yeah, I was hacked.
Oh,
Because you can't prove it. Yeah, you can't prove it. So.
Look, he just don't really want to act like he got bad blood with Russell, but he really do.
Yeah.
So what do y'all
You see it
think?
in the game.
Yeah. And Russell dominate every time they play.
Did Kevin Durant accidentally like that post, or was he was telling the truth and he?
But my
didn't
thing,
want
I really want to know,
consequences?
what is Kevin Durant's issue?
Well,
You left.
But he's trying to justify.
Why he
Well,
left.
okay, I gave a city 9 years, bro, of my prime. I decided as a free agent to go live in sunny California and play an easier brand of basketball. And when I come back after this city I just gave 9 years to, y'all got cupcake signs up calling me a cupcake?
But listen,
So I want people to know I had justified reasons why I left. And the justified reason is you can't remember West. I'm hitting this like button.
no,
That's how I feel.
it was bigger. It was bigger before that. When they first let James Harden go, that was number. That's when he got down.
over James Harden.
And then Les Turge leave.
It's hard to have 3 ball dominant perimeter.
But you had James
At that
coming off
time.
the bench.
At that
But
time,
he wasn't going to keep coming off the
He
bench.
probably wouldn't
Look at
have.
him right now.
but you know what? At that time, the small ball wasn't as prevalent at the
No,
time.
it wasn't.
Big man was still relevant.
And
at
you
the
had
time.
a ball. I mean, I understand. Looking back on me and my cousin argue about this all the time. You can't have 3 ball dominant perimeter players.
They play anybody else. They win the
And
final.
a bad
Ibaka
coach.
was leading the NBA in blocks.
They play anybody else in that final that year, they win.
But
they
look,
play Miami.
and Scott Brooks was a bad coach too. He just let them just run anything. They wasn't running no plays.
They played
Just
Miami.
go.
They
Just
played
go.
Miami and the referees. I sure remember that series.
They beat them 4-1. Why?
Man, I remember
Everything got it.
Russell went to the basket about 30 times and went to the free throw line 1 time.
Well, that was then. He wasn't the best player in the NBA then.
So what do y'all think about KD and Russ, man?
Fouls,
Is KD being petty again? Did he
Yeah,
accidentally
is.
like?
But the thing about this is, Golden State Warriors is outplaying OKC. Kevin Durant don't outplay Russell Westbrook when they play.
No, he's not that type of player. He wanted to play
Now, his
team
team-
ball.
right, his
He said that's
team-
why he went. He wanted to play team
No,
basketball.
come on, man.
Jay Riley
He wouldn't
says
do it.
nobody liked Russell and he would never win a shit.
I love Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook best player in the NBA. You ain't gotta like him.
He ain't the
He
best
ain't
player.
best player.
Yeah,
He
James
averaged-
Harden. James Harden.
So
Did you see what James did last night?
Did you see what he did all year?
Oh my God.
Triple double 2 years in a row.
Jay Riley said everyone gets better when they leave. Alright, we're gonna move on, man. Another story I want to talk about before I get into a day in the life of Al, and I got one for the ladies. A day in the life of Al. I got a question for y'all because there's some funny stuff when I had to hold my laugh when I heard it. But before we get to that, John Wall says Drake told him Toronto real sweet. My question is
Goes
this.
back to him about that whole Spike Lee and Ray
But my question is this though. Why you focusing on whether somebody said you're gonna get swept or not instead of winning the series?
As an
man?
athlete, you always are looking for that extra oomph. Like you said, when we go to the gym, when we mad,
Yeah.
for some reason I can lift more and do more reps. When you hooping and somebody gets to talking to you, it's like they say you talk to
Hold on,
Jordan
perfect
from-
example. I don't hoop. We just talked about you and your rim. What you tell me? I better stick to football because I handle you on the basketball. Like you snap that fast.
Y'all try to get it
Right, but so you see.
But my question is this: you in a whole series, you supposed to be trying to win a series. You concerned about not getting.
But he didn't say he wasn't playing hard. He said Drake.
So you said you. Oh man,
that's disrespect. Like he's basically saying Drake disrespected me.
But what I'm
And I'm about to
saying
show you
is,
something.
it shows a small mindset though.
It's not because Drake is a huge name.
But hold on, what's the difference when you just said when Kevin Hart made D Wade go off? You was okay with that.
But don't say he said I want to.
But maybe a Drake question was asked. You see, the media doesn't. They don't
give you the context.
Yeah, maybe a Drake question was asked. I don't think he went into that like, hey, we won the game just because of Drake.
His comment, well, I can't wait to see him because he said.
But that's why I said maybe a Drake question was asked.
You should be focusing on trying to win the series.
He's a representative for that team.
But and then like I said,
and you
maybe
disrespected me, and I'm letting you know.
Bro, I don't see him just coming to the media like,
hey y'all, Drake
said we gonna get swept, so I had to play 2 games great. Maybe a Drake question was asked, and then he went from there.
Or something it sounds small-minded to me. I feel like that's the one reason that they not gonna win the series. They could. They could.
Toronto started to look like the Toronto of old.
Yeah, that's why nobody believe him. But what do y'all think, man? Is that an appropriate comment to say? Like, oh, Drake told me I wasn't gonna get swept.
Like I said, but you gotta look at it. We don't know what was the question.
Context.
Yeah. I can't see John Wall walking into the media. Well, Drake said we're gonna get swept, so I had 2 good games.
That's what I got. That's what I got. That's what I got.
You just the worst.
What? What have we ever gotten the whole story?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that man ain't wake up thinking about because Drake said we gonna get swept.
It look like it.
Well, look, now they lose the next 2 games, then what?
Because he thinking about Drake. Yeah, he thinking about Drake. He's like, well, I did my part. I got 2 games left.
But we ain't get swept, huh?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on. I got a day in the life of Val. Let me tell you what happened. I'm sitting there, me and the wife watching TV. I'm watching the playoffs. Commercial comes, she turns to her housewife shows. I'm like, yo, man, gotta get back to these playoffs. She was like, this reunion show is my playoffs. So I'm like, really? So my question to the ladies is the housewife reunion shows, is that y'all playoffs?
But yeah, cause you remember this goes back to
come on, man.
Like show 4-5 when you was watching Super Bowl and the wife was like, I wonder who watched their clothes. You gotta understand when they watching the game, unless they're like diehard fans, they don't look at it the same way we look at it. But when they watching that Ratchet TV and the love and hip hop and the drama and stuff that they can talk to their girlfriends about and they laugh about, that's what they want to see.
That's relatable.
But the thing is,
the reunion is the episode that probably everybody.
That's right. Yeah. That's usually what it is. Like you waiting to see who for the fight, who back with who and what. Yeah.
That's all.
So you don't watch it. That's why.
That way.
Right.
We don't watch it, so that's why.
But I chuckled. I was like, oh, I'm using this for the show because it's just ridiculous, man.
I bet you still watched it.
No, I don't watch it.
You got to turn
I
back.
turn back. I mean, we share, we compromise. But for the ladies that's watching, is the reunion shows, y'all Super Bowl, playoffs, whatever the case may be. Because I just found that hilarious. But that was the day in the life. I'm moving on. NFL draft is coming up. NFL draft is coming up Thursday. Yo, Coach, what position do you want them to address?
I mean,
what do you want to see?
One player isn't going to help them, so I think that they're going to keep moving down in the draft to try to get more picks and maybe a couple more players because they're lost right now. Because they built so much around Peyton Manning that they have to reconstruct the whole thing. So I think they're going to keep moving down.
All right, caller, thanks for calling out the Power Show. What you got to say?
Oh, I just want to tell you how it compared.
Okay, tell me how it compares.
Okay, so the reunion show is the culmination of all the shows that you've watched. You've invested in a whole season. The same way you've invested in that, watching the Bulls season.
She got a good analogy, too.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But you do know.
Not all is the best of the best. I'm going to get the highlights. What happened during the season? It's the playoffs.
But
it's real.
It's not real.
And I need to get that team fresh off the stove. I don't want to watch it.
Okay.
Just the same way you don't like watching plays. watching the playoffs, you didn't record it, and now you gotta watch it. No, you want to watch that live.
Mr. Tell the
I'm
Truth
live
said.
tweeting with people.
I'm
It's
gonna say,
real.
you see how he was
You said it. You said it. Okay, somebody said that it ain't real though, so it doesn't compare to the same.
Oh, snaps. Yep.
Oh, it's not real, just like the playoffs not real. They're going 7 games so they can get them seats.
You're right about that.
We all be in control.
We all be in control. It definitely ain't real. When you turn a jump ball into a foul, it definitely ain't real.
I ain't got no start.
Definitely ain't real.
Boston,
You're right about that.
Boston just won 92-87.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Yeah, that's over with then.
It's 2-2.
That was funny. So you said Boston won?
92-87.
That's a shame, man, because Milwaukee got a squad.
Yeah, but
On paper.
On paper.
On paper.
Yeah,
They got talent, and, I mean, they're good.
Yeah. A couple of more stories I want to. Oh, yeah. Baker Mayfield, they talking about he's considered being the number 1 pick.
But that doesn't mean everybody's considered to be the number 1 pick. I'm gonna say this, and me and my guy Roddy talked that word. I don't think Cleveland's going with a quarterback.
You think they're gonna draft?
Me and Roddy said this. I think they're going to take Saquon at number 1,
Okay.
Chubb at number 4, or Minka Fitzpatrick at number 4. Trade back in the round and get Lamar Jackson.
Bro, if you
You gotta understand.
you better hit on Lamar Jackson, you better know that. You better get it right.
You better hit on Josh Allen at number 1.
But I'm saying you cannot pass on a quarterback when you went on 16 last year.
There's no Andrew Luck in this draft. There's no Peyton Manning in this draft. It's 6 quarterbacks that everybody's talking about. It's 6 of them. We're not talking about 1. We're talking about 6. So what makes Lamar Jackson so different?
I mean,
And what I'm saying, you went and got Tyrod Taylor for a reason. I didn't say before you say something.
Yeah,
he's not elite, but you went and got him for a reason. So whoever you draft is not starting day 1.
Well, that's not automatically true.
Come on, Tyrod been to the playoffs the last 3 years of the 4. He's not coming off the bench.
When Russell Wilson got drafted by Seattle, they had Matt Flynn from Green Bay.
Yeah, but he's not. And
then Russell Wilson was a 3rd round draft pick and ended up starting.
But listen, Tyrod Taylor is proving them.
Matt Flynn was proven. He got paid big money.
Matt Flynn threw 8 touchdowns against y'all.
He got paid
because of one game.
Wait. Don't you say he scored. He's threw.
I'm just saying whatever, but it was against the. But what I'm saying, it was against the Bears.
That's what it sounded like to me.
It was a lot. It was like the score was like 50 something. Yeah, it was a lot.
Come on,
but
man.
it was one game. So Matt Flynn is in, but you got Tyrod Taylor. So you got 6 quarterbacks you can choose from. Why would you waste the number 1 pick on the quarterback?
Because one might stand out more than the others. That's what they
which
do.
one is that?
Some people think
First it was Sam
Darnold.
Darnold, then it was Josh Allen. Now we're talking about Baker Mayfield 3 days before the draft. That means
we know what that is. Smoke screen. They trying to throw
what I'm
smoke
saying
screens out
is,
there. Come on, man.
you can't miss on Saquon. And if you got Myles Garrett on one end, Bradley Chubb on the other end, and trade back in to get Lamar Jackson, you still taking a reach whatever quarterback you get.
I think they're gonna draft a quarterback.
Okay,
number one, and then they're gonna draft probably Bradley Chubb number 4. In my opinion,
You think they're gonna pass on Saquon?
Well, Saquon,
he's gonna be gone by that point. I think he probably gonna.
If he don't go number 1, he definitely go number 2 to the draft.
Yeah, they say he's the best player in the draft.
He is, so he needs to go number 1. I don't think Cleveland should take a quarterback at number 1.
And the draft is coming up Thursday. Y'all comment, tell me what y'all looking forward to.
What about your Bears?
We number 8. I would like the Bears to. I don't want the guard from Notre Dame, Quentin Nelson. I don't want him. I would like them to go Denzel Ward, the cornerback.
Over Minka?
I like Denzel Ward.
Over Minka Fitzpatrick.
Look, man.
I'm not nothing against Denzel Ward.
I mean, either way, I'm saying I just don't want the guard. I don't want the guard. That's too high of a draft pick to pick a guard.
Somebody said whatever Al says the whole show. I respectfully disagree. That sounds like a smart guy.
Nah. Hey, that's a dude.
What's up, Justin?
That's a dude that lives on the street.
He lives on the
Why you
street.
put that man personal business outside?
He got boxes.
Why you putting that man personal business outside?
We call him BLD. Bum Low Man Does. It's a whole long story to that, but don't worry about that.
Dang, put that man business out.
You want to comment and say that, then I'm putting his business out there.
Nah,
he don't live out on the street for real, but he
take up a collection.
Yeah. But we're gonna move on, man. A few quick rapid fire questions before we get up out of here. UCF unveiled the 2017 National Championship banner. They went 13-0, but they didn't get a chance to play the National Championship because they wasn't in the big conference. They got a banner
Rings,
They got a ring,
and
shirts.
Yeah, like that's too much. You're not the national champ. Don't get me wrong.
We agree though.
We agreed that they're, but to say you're the national champ, you didn't play in the national
He
championship.
said he trying to big up his school. He trying to build.
But for you to go, you actually got rings made.
They went undefeated. It was the only undefeated
It's not
team
the
in the nation.
BCS though no more.
They
If
beat
it's the
Auburn.
BCS, if it's the BCS, I remember that when they used to split the title and all that.
Do you think that's too much? What they did?
Yeah, it seemed a little extra.
If it's the BCS, like I said, I remember them years when the people was going undefeated and they split the title. But bro, you didn't make the top four. Regardless of how much we loved them and how much we agreed and what they, but you didn't make the top four.
And they had a parade at Walt Disney.
I seen the whole thing. Like they was really out there. Like they really wanted that.
Yeah. Brittany Nicole said Saints need an O-line. We're going to the ship. Oh, so okay. So she's saying they should go O-line.
I heard they got a real hard schedule. I haven't had to take a
Who, the
look at
Saints?
it.
Yeah.
It doesn't got a real hard schedule.
But yeah, do y'all think UCF did too much? The only undefeated team in college football, they didn't get a chance to play for the national championship. So they program said we was undefeated. We're gonna have a parade. We're gonna have banners. We're gonna get rings made, and we're gonna declare.
I can understand that, man. Because I didn't get a chance to play. It's not off something I did.
Right.
So to me, we are champs. Ain't nobody beat us. No one beat us. So it wasn't up to what we could do as a team to prove we're the champions. It was up to somebody else's opinion.
That's true.
So
Was they the only undefeated team in the NCAA?
Only undefeated
In the whole NCAA?
in the whole.
so they
nation.
celebrated it.
It might have been like some schools like, you know, AA and you
But
know,
D1.
but D1. They was the only undefeated.
Because think about if you play on that team, how good you would feel that.
But,
you know, my organization
but the
did
thing
that.
about it is, I get that, but for you to go that far, you went that far.
He wants to act like they want.
And he said he wanted to pick up his program.
Now, what if they go 1-12 next year?
They're not gonna do 1-12. What? So
They did what?
every year.
next year, yeah, that's next year. We're talking about this past year.
I can't. Yeah, they're not the national.
Do y'all think UCF did too much? Y'all let me know. Next story I want to get to. Jenny Kovner is calling MLB games. And she's a rarity. She's one of the few women that's actually calling play-by-play for the MLB. I just thought it was a nice story. Women doing big things. You remember we was talking about the Gophers?
You heard
coach?
Drake's song, this is the year of the woman.
Oh, the year of the woman.
It is.
They is doing big things, man. So
I wish black people could progress in the world that fast.
Here we go. Here we go, Mike.
That's fact.
Let's see.
Always.
UCF was right to celebrate the hard work and accomplishments of those students in that program. That's Justin Webster. That's what he said. Another story. Devin Hester doesn't want kickoffs to go away. Do you think kickoffs should go away because of the injury factor?
You ain't gonna stop injuries all the way anyway. To me, that took away one of the most exciting parts of football. To me, is taking.
It'll be flag football in about 6 years.
Yeah.
It'll be they're gonna be getting paid to play flag football.
Yeah. So, do y'all think kickoffs should be taken away for the injury factor?
I don't think none of the NFL rules ever should have been. It's a violent game anyway. Like, what rules are you stopping?
Yeah. True.
It's like boxing or UFC. Like
Right, it's
you
a violent game.
You can't eliminate the risk factor.
But when you get all these lawsuits thrown at you,
It's all about the money.
All
It's
If you left if you left the NFL like it was, you wouldn't have had these lawsuits.
Even these referees in these playoff games.
When you start putting these rules in place,
well, the lawsuits came in when they saying they was trying to hide it.
They were hiding.
You see what
yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
it didn't come in because they got it on the field. If you get hurt on the field, you get hurt on the field. This came from some stuff that they thought was doing behind a closed door. Like, oh, we didn't report this.
So
Yeah,
you said,
but I'm talking about the play factor. Us playing on the field, you're not going to stop that. I don't care who you are. You're not going to stop that.
okay. Let's see. Oh, hockey player Sean Couturier, Philadelphia Flyers, got 3 goals on a torn MCL. Now you tore up your knee. What do you think about that story?
Wait, that adrenaline. That adrenaline. Did he had a brace on?
I don't know if he had a brace, but that brother scored 3 goals on a torn MCL.
Well, you know the MCL is the ligament that keep your knee from buckling, so it's not impossible. He wouldn't have did it on the ACL.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's still
pretty impressive.
It's still impressive, you know.
Hey, is hockey players the toughest players
No,
all around?
No.
Who do you think?
soccer players.
Soccer players? What'd you say?
Rugby.
Rugby?
Oh well, yeah, rugby. You're definitely right, rugby.
I think hockey is pretty.
But I can't say that because that's one sport you're able to fight. Like if you're mad, we can just go in the middle and fight.
I mean, if you would let people fight in basketball, they would fight
But
in
it
basketball.
doesn't take a tough guy to play hockey. Like what makes you tough? Because
I mean, they are tough.
Man,
I don't think punks can play hockey.
Yeah, I'm not saying that punk.
It's
but
a physical game.
Yeah, but I take football over that.
but people done played on torn ACLs. People in football don't play on torn ACLs.
Well, you can't run.
We
on
don't know.
ACL.
We don't know that people.
Well, they usually getting taken off the field.
Who played on the torn ACL?
Hockey players have
Torn
it's been documented.
ACL?
Yeah, it's been documented.
I gotta see that. You know what a torn ACL is?
I'm just telling you what's been reported.
Wifey says keep the kickoff, run faster, protect your player. Nothing
look.
they can do.
If you're worried about getting hurt, don't play football.
I agree. You can eliminate it, but they're gonna keep doing stuff because they have to.
Yeah.
Just for to let people know we're trying.
Justin says boxing has the toughest all around. More than
Yeah.
Jeremy says
UFC.
MMA. I was just about to say UFC.
MMA. Like, because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. You got to box.
And it's 1-on-1.
Yeah. And you can't hold clinch. I mean, you can clinch, but you still gonna get hit.
Yeah.
Another story. Yoenis Cespedes from the New York Mets says he thinks golf will help out his baseball swing. Basically, he was in a slump.
Right.
His golf. He want to go golfing to help his baseball swing.
It's two completely different swings.
Well,
I mean, it'll help you put your hips into it, I guess, but
He just having a bad
he
day.
got an uppercut swing too, though.
Yeah, but it may help. But I'm just saying, he in a slump. I'm not worried. Ask me this come late July.
But he a little weird too, man. He a little weird. He do weird stuff.
Because
I just thought,
since Carlos having a rough year in the Yankees, he ain't gonna change this swing.
yeah.
Jeremy says Conor had a torn ACL when he fought Floyd. I didn't hear that.
Torn ACL?
I ain't hear that either.
Y'all listen.
That's news to
Let
me.
me tell y'all something.
What?
Torn and partially torn are totally different. Torn ACL, man, look. I blew out my whole knee. A torn ACL. You're not doing.
That's news to me.
You're not doing no lateral movement.
Canelo suspended for 6 months. But they saying he'll be ready for September.
Let me see, like I go back to this when we first broke the story. You still gotta fight, regardless if you felt like
Man,
you
you
did
can't
take
be
drugs.
cheating, man. You can't be cheating.
It didn't help him because he lost the last game, won the Triple G, but the split decision. You still gotta fight.
Suspended for 6 months. And they saying usually they get a year, but they made it 6 months. I wonder why. So he can be ready for that September fight.
So they can get that.
Get that money, yeah.
Money.
Who else gonna fight in September? Mayweather ain't coming back to fight in September.
It's all about the money.
Hey,
These NBA referees ain't taught you nothing.
Tim Donaghy.
Tell the truth says it's all about the money.
May and September are
Yeah.
boxing months. Somebody gotta fight.
Yeah. All right. Rizzo says he wants fewer games in the MLB because of this weather.
It seems like a lot of people are stepping up.
Look, I don't see why 100 games is enough.
I think so too.
100 games is if you can't decide in
That's-
162 games, that's a lot.
That's 62 games you taking away. A lot of money.
That's a lot of baseball to be playing.
That's a lot of baseball.
And you playing it during this time.
I say this:
when it's cold, it's rainy.
take away them
That's what
games,
you-
take away them games, and add another round of the playoff. Then
I like that. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
take away the game, add another playoff.
But Rizzo said, man, playing in 20-degree weather sucks, man. Rain,
And you gotta think about that. They play
cold.
4-game series Monday through Wednesday. Well, Thursday. One day off, come back and play another 3 games. One day off, come back another.
And those games are long.
Yeah, but y'all know, like y'all say, it's about that money. You ain't gonna tell these owners, oh, we gotta take 62 games away from you.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
No,
Man. Owners ain't going for
you
it.
ask how I feel. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to change. Cause like that's number one sport in America.
And then they asked him would he take a pay cut. He
Is
said
it
he
still the number
would.
one sport in America?
Who?
Baseball.
No,
Baseball can't be.
NFL been the number one sport.
Anybody made 300
NFL.
Anybody made 300 million?
That's
I'm
because
talking
they're-
about cars.
they have-
I'm talking about money. Yeah,
Yeah,
they have.
money-wise.
I thought you were talking about like.
I'm
they
not
have-
talking about
oh,
money.
okay.
They got old.
I'm talking about money wise.
Yeah. Money wise, MLB. still
Anytime
the
that you can
number
just be
one.
giving
Right.
players 300 million guaranteed.
And it's going up.
Yeah.
It's going up. But they saying would you take less of money then? And he said yeah, but I have a hard time thinking when they start taking them millions away that he'll be okay with that.
Well, he's probably already made his money too.
Yeah.
I don't have a hard time believing that because it's not like they get. It all depends on what you get paid per game check.
Mm-hmm.
You take that. You don't even count that money no more. You take away 62 games. You going into this knowing that I don't have those. Gee, that's a lot of baseball.
But he asked, was players playing for the money or love of the game? He said we know it's for both, but you know, it should be for the love of the game. You should be able. You should want to.
I can't agree for the love of the game.
That's how I'm
I
saying.
agree for the money.
I mean, some of them, they probably
Some of them
play for
is.
both,
Yeah.
you know? They got to that point because they love the game of baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, it became a job to them like any other job.
Yeah, and them cats start loving that money.
Yeah.
But we about to get up. I got a phone call before we get up out of here. Thanks for calling Island Power Show. Call back. I don't know what happened. But we about to get up out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for calling in. Thank you for your comments. Continue to like it, share it. Check us out on YouTube. And before we get up out of here, as we was talking about the Giannis situation, it made me think of a scripture in the Bible. We was talking about how Giannis deserves special treatment. But my words for the day is, God is no respecter of person. If he did it for you, he can do it for me. If he did it for you, he can do it for me. He can do it for everybody. So that's my word for the day. Never think. Now see, you want special treatment for Giannis, but as far as God goes, he's equally.
But that's.
Can he make me 7 foot tall?
Well, I'm talking about he can if you want. He can. He can.
But in that aspect of what you're saying, I get it. But we talking about.
But I'm just
celebrity.
I understand that, but it just made me think, just for people who might be just down and out, think they can't make it nowhere. If God did it for one person, in His Word, He say He'd do it for the next person. So just take that with you. Don't give up. We about to get up out of here, man. But like I say, we'll see y'all next week, same time, same day. Thank y'all for tuning in. For Mr. Hollywood, Mr. Tell the Truth. We out this thing. See y'all next week. Watch it.
Who is Jeremy Nelson? You say he fought MMA?
That's the dude about the boxing all the time.
He was sparring with Brock Lesnar. He sparred with Brock Lesnar? Must be a monster.
He can look at him.
Like he teaches. But to spar with Brock is.
Well, that's because he's in MMA.